Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, as usual, I've got a fair mixture of things. The main thing is I get this little Arbour press finished. I'm going to do the draw for the traction engine cutout. I do a little bit more plasma cutout. This time it's a one for the motorbike lads. I'm sure I'll be interested in it. This afternoon was really sunny, so I went for a walk. I took the video camera with us, and I went somewhere, an old derelict mine site where I used to go when I was small. It's all overgrown now. There's not much to see, but I do show you what I used to see. Well, I would too, wouldn't I? Oh, John. There's some viewer mail coming in. We'll have a look at that first. This is two of the items of viewer mail that came in this week. There's an Eclipse spring-loaded centre punch, which I think needs a new spring in it. It's actually been hammered on the end, that, but it is still a good punch. There's a little pinch up there which needs Bob's attention by the look of the end of that. Looks like it's been over tightened. But what also came with those two items is this, which is a very nice Starrett 0 to 1 inch micrometer in good condition. I have got a brand new micrometer the same as this one. Very nice little make, and that's going to be this week's giveaway prize. It's closing right down to 0, ratchet works. It's in good condition. I think I've probably got a box somewhere I can put into a little box. So that's a very nice item to be given away. Right, onto the drawer for the traction engine cutout. The name is Philip Slater. Right, Philip, all you need to do, send me an address and I'll get that posted off to you. As I said earlier, the giveaway this week is going to be that lovely little Starrett 0 to 1 inch micrometer. As always, if you want a chance of winning that, all you need to do is send me an email containing your name, like John Mills, not just John. That's my email address up there. Your name goes in the bucket. If it's drawn out, you win a prize. Simple as that. Just a way of me giving something back. I mean, I could put this micrometer in a drawer and it would never ever get used. I know for a fact I wouldn't. I've got a one I use. I've got a one the same as this but brand new, and I've got a one that's just too good to use, so somebody else might as well get it as it lying in the drawer until whatever happens to me. Anyway. I need to make two aluminium bosses for this union to screw in. So the first thing I need to do is identify the thread. I don't recognise it as being BSP. UAD, 10mm UAD, and the pitch is 1mm. It's 10 by 1. The thread is parallel as well, it's got no tape, that's 10 all the way down. Now I have got a 10 by 1mm tap luckily, so I'll just be able to drill a 9mm hole in and put the tap through and part these two fittings off. They're going to be aluminium and they're going to be welded into something, some to do with automotive project the lad's doing. It's obviously a push fit modern type of connector, which is why it's metric. Right, I've got a piece of aluminium bar. Two of these and the both need to be 10mm thick, so we'll get enough to part off two 10mm pieces. Tap and drill for 10 is 10 by 1's 9, half a mil a side of thread. That's drill blunt. The 9mm should go straight in because it's a sharp new drill. use this ER32 collet chuck in the tailstock, particularly for running taps in, because it gets a much better grip than the ordinary drill chuck. WD-40 is the lubricant I use for aluminium. That's a nice little oil dispenser, my friend Bob made it. I actually did some video of making this, unfortunately I lost the footage. I'll ask him so we can do it again, because it is ideal for putting just a precise amount of cotton fluid or oil wherever you need it. Right, we're going to do it under power. Nice sharp tap, it's doing the job quite nicely. We'll stop it about there, part one off, and then finish the thread to full depth. Right, so it is indeed 10 by 1. And that pot actually swivels on there as well. It's got a nice little O-ring in there. Right, we'll measure along 10mm. Right, 10mm. Just before I part it all the way off, I'm going to put a little chamfer on each side, like that. Looks better, it's also less chance of you cutting your fingers on it. Pick the groove up again. Start the thread by hand just to make sure we pick it up. That's it. Bang it slow. Same thing again, level at the end of the job, which is there, in for 10. things up a little bit this time. There was a little bit of chopping going on before. Another one of Bob's little tools. It's just an old drill chuck glued into a fire handle. It's ideal for deburring like that. Just going to line these hot marks up by eye. You can get them very near. One axis first, then the other one. Just slow things down a little bit for the 13mm drill, which you can just do on the speed controller. There's no need to change the pulleys. Putting that variable speed drive on this mill is one of the best things I did. Right, your right through butter. Right, so I've got the plate which goes up through there. So I can use any length studding I want on here. Now I can definitely get the blanks in, no problem at all. Except I'm hitting the bench now. Oh, there's a new end to this. Honestly. Right, so I'll have to change the mounting of that somehow, do something else with it. Anyway, you can see the idea. You put two spacers in there, parallels, tighten all this up so it's all nice and firm. Next up now, we're hitting the bench. Right, I've drilled two more holes in the bench, moved it forward an inch, and I've put a couple of parallels in underneath there, just so that's going to be held nice and true and square to the actual ram of the press. And they're tightened up, which means all of this now is nice and rigid and basically part of that. So now I've got enough room to get my blank in with the guide. If I can put the brooch in, then we can carry on and brooch these two gears. And of course I can make these longer if I needed to. I can do anything I want with it now really. Basically I don't need a bigger press, but for the minute this is going to do the job. That goes in there, brooch goes down behind it, like so. I have got a hydraulic press that I've used before for broaching, but this gives a lot more feel. And these brooches really, their ambition in life is to snap. That's really what they want to do. another spacer, and it just carries on like that until you've got the keyway cut to full depth. These spacers are probably 25 thou thick, half a mil or so. So actually it's packing material band, packing the steel band when you get round parcels. Right, we'll take it out and have a look. I think there's our keyway, it's starting to form quite nicely.